Hey everybody! I look kind of weird because I'm all one color. I wanted to do a video on contouring for fall because I feel like a lot of those get ready with me videos, it's like a lot of information all at once, and I thought it'd be easier to break it up into certain techniques or certain steps for you guys, but still do the getting ready ones every once in a while, like maybe once a month or something like that. Because it seemed like you guys like those. So we'll probably still do that. But anyway, sorry about the purse. It's in the background today. This is real life. So I'm just gonna clip my hair back so you guys can see better. But be warned, I'm going to look ridiculous. But what else is the internet for? So I have my foundation and powder on, and I find that when I'm using powder products to contour and blush and highlight and all that kind of stuff, it all just sits so much better when I've powdered my face already. Because if it's on the foundation, it might still be tacky, or not a lot of foundations set down quickly and then can go on patchy and drag and all that kind of stuff. So I powder first, and I'll have in the description box everything that I have on my face already. But today for contouring, I'm using the Becca Shadow and Light. And it looks like this. And I've already written a review of it on my blog, but it's kind of perfect for contouring. That's what the video is about. Contouring! It's perfect for contouring. It's a dark matte shade and then like a shimmery bronzy color. And I like that it has both because it lets you blend out and really beautifully fuse the contour into the rest of your skin. Sometimes just a contour color can be really harsh. A lot of people prefer, including me, to blend it all out using a bronzer as well. So I'm using a Wayne Goss 12 brush for this, and it's fairly flat. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's kind of like the NARS ITA brush, but fluffier, because that's what looks just a little intense for me on the contour. So I'm going to take it and just kind of like smash it in to the darker contour shade in this palette. And then, so it's on the face of the brush. And I have an oval face shape, and how you contour will depend on your face shape. And if you have questions about how you should change your shape or what you're going for or whatnot. Also, what you're going for does not have to necessarily have to do with your face shape. Sometimes you can have an oval face shape, but you want to bring out certain features that I don't. So we'll have different contouring methods, and it's all about what you're into. There is not one shape for everybody. So I'm a cheek, forehead, and jawline kind of gal. Just how I am. So I've done a post on contouring on my blog, and I'll link it below. But I really wanted to do one in person because I think it makes so much more sense. But you want to hold the brush like up so that it catches the underside of your cheekbone. You don't want to like do this. You want to do this. So starting at the back of your ear, just kind of brush it on. And I'm starting slow because this is real life. I don't want to go outside with stripes on my face. So probably can't even tell yet because I used so little color. But also, I just want to say, when I'm swiping back and forth, but I'm not going past my eye. Right? I'm stopping here when I'm swiping back and forth. I'm not bringing it all the way down. It's not a photo shoot. It's not an editorial. It's not the fashion show runway situation. It's real life, and I don't bring my contour past my eye. That's just me. I find it a lot less crazy that way. But again, it's just my preference. So that's up to you. And be sure to get it like real in that ear area. So there you go. Now you can really start seeing color. So now I have a stripe. I have a stripe on my face. I don't know if you guys can tell, but looking straight on, this looks more hollowed than this. I'm going to do half my face so you can see the difference first. So there is that. And you can blend it up onto your cheek. Do not blend it down. Important. Okay, so now we're going to keep contouring, and then we're going to blend it all out with bronzer at the end. So I'm wearing more of the contour powder, and now for my forehead, I have a lot of space between my brows and my forehead, in my personal opinion. So I like to kind of bring my hairline down, and I like to carve out the side of my forehead. So I'm going to carve out a little here in my temple area. I'm going to bring it up on to my forehead. And then you can see I have more of a temple, and my forehead doesn't look as large. Alright, the last thing I do is I do under my jaw. I'm not really a nose person. I don't know. I'm just not. So for my jaw, you want to start all the way in the back, and you want to have your brush both under your jaw and on your actual jaw. So again, you don't get that line of foundation that you didn't have before you contoured. So start in the back, and again, your brush is on the top and on the bottom of your chin. Just like this. And that was a lot. Probably went a little too heavy then. I knew it was bound to happen eventually, but here we are. So that's half my face done with the contour and half my face not done. And you can see that this side of my face looks more angular and defined. Pretty stark. So I want to blend it in using the bronzer and this nifty little dude and a fluffier brush. This is a Wayne Goss 11 brush. It's a lot fluffier, and so it's going to help me diffuse out this color. Starting here, I'm going to place this more on my cheekbone and blend it in. See? Softer gradient. Just like that. And now, I'm going to do that in our temples. And underneath my jawline. So that's half of the face done, basically. And I really like this technique for fall. I don't really wear a lot of contour in the summertime. I'm going to do the other side so you can see. So that's kind of how I would contour my face. Now my face does look a lot darker than the rest of me, so you can always take your bronzer and hang it down your neck. So that's kind of how I do it. Let's do these. Let's get those out of the way. So that's how I contour and blend it in, and then I would put on, you know, if I wanted highlighter and blush. I usually wear blush with it. But I also just really love the effect that this compact has on its own. So a lot of times I'll just wear this and be done with it. If you have any questions about contouring, please leave them down below. I hope you found this video of how I do my contour helpful. And if you have any other like mini techniques like this, like how to do winged eyeliner, or how to fill in your brows, or how to apply blush, or all that kind of stuff that you want to see, please do let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!